Hello everyone and welcome to my video. So I am Ryan from the London Craftsman, welcome. And today's video is all about the Omtech 350 Polar, the CO2 laser that I've had for probably about 3 or 4 months now, but I've finally housed it in its location. Sneak preview, it's pretty damn awesome. A guy from Edmund's workshop gave a great tutorial, so thank you very much. I didn't catch your name, but thank you. You got my laser up and running and gave me the correct settings. Basically, I was struggling to figure out what power settings to use, and for me, that's always the problem. What power settings do you use? I'm going to give you a little tour of what we have built to house a few of the goodies, all right? And also show you this thing up and running. Well, there's going to be more videos of this to come, so don't go anywhere. Hope you enjoy. See you in a bit. So you ready, guys? Excuse the mess, but I wanted to do this slowly. Ready? Yeah, hey. Look at that. I am pretty damn happy with this. All out of OSB, and I love OSB for many reasons. You don't have to like it, but I love it. I've got it as feature walls in my house, one-off wardrobes, flooring. My spray booth is full of it. I just love it. But anyway, we made these in modules. Down here, we're going to have a Genmitsu 4030 CNC, which I do have, but a friend's got it at the moment, so that's going to live there. And up in that section, we've got the Laser Pecker 4. That's going to live in there. Or possibly if we get another AMS for our Bambu 3D printers, that will live there. And we've got a few sections there that's going to house accessories, filaments, accessories for the Omtech, for example, bits of birch ply and stuff like that. And when the CNC's down there, cutters will live up the top there too. So that's a little accessory bit. I've got my laptop over here set up with Lightburn, and I am thinking about an optional fold out little thing out of OSB, just so I can have my laptop perched there. Let's have a look round the back, because the Omtech required an extractor hole, and we have the hole there for the fan. We've got a couple of cutouts, one there and round the other side there, 2 squares. And as you can see on my wall, we've got a fan set up already. So all I need to do is turn on the fan. Let me turn that on now. Yeah, so not only is there a fan in the Omtech blowing out of the cabinet, it's getting sucked straight out of the workshop. Let's turn that off for now. Moving on, we've got the Lightburn set up. Remember, if you are going to use a CO2 laser, you will need the correct version of Lightburn. And I wouldn't use anything other than Lightburn because it's pretty damn awesome. It's so easy to use, user-friendly, and it's not a lot of money. But yeah, we've got something set up here. I have got my London Craftsman logo and the London Craftsman writing at the top, like and subscribe, like a little card for my YouTube channel. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Only takes a split second. So let's just go over the unit quickly. It's all OSB, it's in modules so I can split it apart. All 6mm toughened glass as the doors. 3D printed handles made by the Bambu Lab X1 carbon. You can see there, out of clear filament. It's lit up by warm white LEDs in aluminium channels to give that orange glow and give it a bit more bling. And I personally think the Omtech looks lovely there. I like the blue glow. That just adds a nice little bit extra to the unit. And also the light coming out of the machine is great. So this thing isn't the quietest machine in the world, I'm not going to lie. So having it behind the glass doors is quite nice. I did have this in the house for about a month. And when I had it on, turning it on to fiddle around with it, it was quite noisy, which I think if you're not using the laser, it should just switch off on its own. And maybe that's one thing that Omtech should build into an update or something like that. As soon as it's finished cutting or doing whatever it needs to do, then the fan should turn off, in my opinion. But it's a lovely machine. Open it up, it's got an area of 500 by 300. It's got this little drawer so you can pull out the tray, the honeycomb bed. It comes with a honeycomb bed. You can do tubular stuff with the rotary tool that it comes with, and it does also come with an inline fan that you can have as optional, but I think this is fine. It works fine, that fan. But anyway, this is a CO2, so it's very, very powerful. We can cut through 3mm in no time. We've got the power set up for a cut on 3mm birch at only 60% power and going relatively quick. Let's go through the settings. So if we look here, anything black is a cut all the way through the birch ply, 3mm. And we've got that at 1800 mils per minute, 60% power. And the line engrave, I've called that the blue, because I don't want it to cut all the way through. I just want it to leave the line. I've done 4000 mils per minute at 27.5% power. I've been tweaking that blue setting, so that may need a little tweak, but we'll see how that goes. So today's video is just doing the cuts, and I've got the birch ply that they have given me, a nice big sheet. It's about 500 by 300. To be honest, it's a little bit skewy. Let's go and straighten that up on the board so it's in the right position. There we go. The birch is a little bit warped very slightly, so hopefully we do get a good cut. I've also got the cover off, by the way, the cover on the laser, because I was adjusting the height. So I had this off to make sure that the laser head was moving. So a little heads up. So that laser head, the tip, needs to be at the right distance. And the way you do it is very simple, okay, because I had the same problem. Is you go to your move section in Lightburn. The offset is 17mm, okay, with this machine. So if you've got something that is 3mm thick, take 3 off of 17, leaves 14. So what you do is you type in 14 there, and you hit that down button once, and that should put it in the right place. Maybe hit the focus button first, and what that does is brings the laser head as far up as it will go. Type in your number, hit down, and it will bring it down. So, for example, the offset is 17. If we are cutting 8mm, 8 off of 17 is 9. So you type in 9 and where it says distance, and hit the down button there, and then it should bring it down to the correct distance. All right, so that's how you get the focus correct. And these are the settings for birch ply. Okay, 3mm birch ply as taken from the Edmunds workshop. What I'm going to do is click that button, get back to this section, and we are making a relatively big section. This big outline is the whole area. I am making it a little bit smaller because I don't want to waste the birch that is in here. Okay, I've been trying a few bits and pieces, as you can see, mangled some birch ply. Remember, I'm not professional, I'm learning. So maybe perfect as we do it together. So all I do is hit the frame button, okay? There we go, pressed it, and it's framing out where it's going to cut. And you can see the tip of the laser a bit better without the box on, but maybe you can put it back on before a cut. For this particular cut, I'll leave it off just the once, because obviously you don't want the dirt and debris and smoke getting on the laser mirrors and stuff. Just be aware you need to have your start-stop button out. This lid needs to be closed, otherwise it won't work. If you are stumped why it's not working, maybe you got this open, it's not closed properly. So I'm happy that's in the right place. All we need to really do is hit the start button, okay? There we go. Fan kicks on, or kicks in, shall I say. And there we go. Okay, I messed up. As I was showing you the settings of what I was explaining just now, the laser had moved up. You can see the chunky burn on the AN. It was well out. So I'm going to have to make that smaller and start again. So I'm just going to drag this down like so, and then we can hit the frame button again. Perfect. I think that is going to do it. We've got the green light. I've made sure that it's in the right position. I'm going to go and press start. Fingers crossed. Fan's kicked in. Come on, do it for me. Hey, nice, crisp. lines, cut straight through. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Look how crisp that is coming out. So what I could do, this is the idea, being in the workshop, if work's going on in here, I could just simply close this. To be honest, I forgot to turn this fan on, suck the smoke out the actual workshop. Here we go. So the idea is to have this closed. You can still see it. I like things to look good as well as do a good job. I think it's done. There we go. So the fan has died down, but the fan is still on. I'd expect it to turn off by now. I wish it did. So let's go and inspect it, see what the cuts are like, see how it comes out in the birch ply, how it cut through, etc, etc, and then we'll assess what this machine's really like. So that's the first look. I think it's come out smashing, to be honest. It's like a little TV. What I did do is I designed this for the lid to stay up, and then I pinched about 10 mil, 15 mil to try and gain a bit more space at the top. And what that's done is the hinges don't want to kind of stay up on their own now. So I need to have a little clip there or adjust those hinges to stay a bit more firm at that point. It's a bit of a bummer because I can't do it one-handed at the moment. Anyway, this is what it looks like. See how the letters just fall straight out? How cool is that? Can use those letters, glue them onto something. There we go. So a little bit burn, maybe I can dial down the power, turn it down slightly from 60 down to 50, I can trial that, but I'm happy with the actual line and engrave. It hasn't come through. Oh, I've got a few marks. Maybe they're old. Yeah, I think they're old. But yeah, happy with the settings generally, overall. Let's look at the edge. Look how crisp that is. It's not even burnt. Sign of a good laser. When it cuts, it just looks like birch, to be honest there. Look at that. It's clean. No effort at all with this laser to cut through that. I really want to try this at thicker bits and pieces. Maybe give some 9mm birch a go, 12mm, 18 either in the future with more passes. What do you think, guys? Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if I can dial in the settings, add anything to this, if I missed anything. Anyone out there with a bit more experience that wants to go, Ryan, you're doing it all wrong, send some comments through. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think about the laser, because so far it's bloody awesome. So I'm going to be making more of this, loads more. We've got Christmas coming up, we've got Halloween coming up, so we can make some hobby bits and pieces with that in no time at all. So yeah, whilst we are making wardrobes and alcove units and window seats in here, we can have the Omtech whizzing away, doing its bit, whilst the CNC is going, the printers are going, we're making wardrobes, etc. Anyway, guys, there we go. Successful, I believe. Let me know what you think. Have a great Friday. See you next Friday. Take it easy. Ciao for now.